Like, cause first off, people don't date no more. People don't date no more. They don't even know what dating is. They go back and forth on Instagram and say they dated.
Texting now.
Texting. Like, it's all like a lot of technology. Dating, the whole purpose originally, even in going out and going to different places, because you're getting to know the person on a personal level, on an energy level. You need to know that in this situation, they make this particular facial expression.
Make these kind of decisions.
They make these kind of decisions.
Exactly.
Like, and you only know that being in the world with them.
You don't know.
Like, you can feel like you've been dating or talking to somebody. All I did is talk on the phone and do a little face chat here and there. You don't know them.
You didn't know how they smell.
You don't know how they live. Like, they might dress it up nice for you right then, and then, like, as soon as the camera turns, like, that shit is getting horrible, disgusting.
Yep.
Like, you don't even know. If all you do, even when you are a person, is just sit there and watch Netflix and have sex, that's all you know about this person and what they tell you. You don't know how they are around.
You don't know. And then when you start knowing that, now you
get
turned
problems.
off. Now you turned
now
off.
Now problems.
And
then
issues.
And you've been together for years, and just to find out you didn't know each other.
Mm-hmm.
Before you get in a relationship, I feel like if you know what you want and who you are, it don't take more than 1 or 2 dates to know if this is gonna work out or not. Like, at least as far as being a serious option.
Being a serious option.
Yeah, being a serious option. Because in the first couple of days, you should have talked about your background, where you from, your parents, you know what I mean? If you got kids or not, like what you think about parenting.
First 3 dates.
Yeah. Your spiritual, religious beliefs. You know what I mean?
To me, I honestly know if they're a serious option out for the first conversation.
I know. I was trying to give them some love, but it really be between the first and second conversation. Cause if we don't match here, it's
first 45. That's where I see where your mind is at.
Right. You know what? You right.
That's it. First 45.
You right.
Anything after that, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt of what you already showed me.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah, you definitely do know the first couple conversations.
Every time
it's like, okay, I'll go on a date with you.
Yeah, every time I get the benefit of the doubt, it always confirms.
I knew from the first conversation.
From the first 45 minutes.
Damn.
Whether it's 2 months down, 3 months, 4, 5, 6, 3 weeks, it's always there.
Man.
And that's probably.
You gotta learn the lessons. You have to learn the lessons.
Go with your gut feeling.
Definitely felt like that after my last a couple years ago, my last serious relationship, whatever. I knew in our first conversation, where we had like a real conversation, like in person, like sitting there just smoking and really, really talking, that we would never be an option. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I let it grow. I let them you know what I mean? Like just kind of grow on me. Like, oh, they think you say something really like me. That maybe I should just be in a relationship.
You just got used to their presence.
Yeah, and just for it to turn into every problem that we had, I had predicted in the first conversation. Hey, now we can go through this and this, so I'm not really that attracted.
Mm-hmm.
But you cool though. You can work on this or something. Like, I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? And then we ended up in a relationship. Relationship.
Because we don't listen to ourselves.
Right.
At the end of the day, that's all it is. And then, even with the whole relationship thing too, background, communication skills, and then I'm a firm believer of astrology. Now, I believe in
it actually matters.
the zodiacs and who these people are, what time they was born, what day, what year.
What the sun and the moon was given, that gives off different energy of the formation of your coming into this realm.
And then you wrap that all around.
And it actually affects.
That's under the upbringing and the basic communication skills and all that shit.
Yeah, because how somebody was raised, it matters. How many parents, who was their parents, what was the environment, it affected their growth. Like, it was a part of their building and grooming of them.
How it was molded.
Yeah, That's how they was molded. And a lot of people like try to deny their upbringing, or like, I'm not nothing like them, this and that. Because everybody has a choice in how they want to grow in life, you know. But you have to make that choice in the midst of actually being groomed. And with a lot of people, in most cases, they were groomed, and that has something to do with it. So those are questions that you have to ask, and things that you have to know about your partner, so you can have an understanding of what you're dealing with. Like, people be going like a long time before even thinking about that. People be in a long time in a relationship not even knowing if the other one wanted to have kids or not. How did you not know that? Why did you not ask that? Like
vice versa. Somebody didn't want to have kids.
That's what I'm saying. You're supposed to know. You're supposed to know before you be getting married before they know. You wasn't even supposed to be in a relationship before you knew. Like, y'all need to know that y'all going in the same direction in life.
Basically, short-term goals, long-term goals. What do you want?
Where do you see yourself for the next 5 years?
6
As important as that is, but that's not in the first 3 days though. That's like in the turning stage. Like, okay, we about to be in a relationship. We'll be working with it.
But like marriage status and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
You're wanting a business.
Yeah, already. Marriage for sure. Like, y'all should have been. Yeah.
I said like between, if you really
in a relationship, y'all need to know what y'all working with. Because y'all putting stuff together. Yeah.
First 6 months, y'all need to know that.
Yeah, straight up.
You need to know that.
Yeah,
it's like ducking and hiding these questions and stuff. It's like, why?
I can't build with you then. Like, we gotta be honest. We gotta know what we're working with. We're good or bad. Like, you know what I mean? Okay, so let's do this. This is what we got.
So, yeah, definitely need some building. And that's an issue that I've experienced, that I've seen, that I keep seeing, and I keep hearing about. Same questions, and then, like I said, the whole power struggle thing. That's a big one that I keep seeing. It's like, why? Where's the respect at?
Yeah, respect is a big thing, because another thing that I see that like I see a lot of men go through more than women, but we go through it too. When somebody puts you down when you were in a bad situation, and rubbed it in your face, or had to lie, or rub something that they did for you or something like that in your face, like, those moments hit.
And I'm gonna say,
those moments hit and live a long time, and it's like, all right, so that's how you look at it, like, okay, for sure.
And speaking from a male perspective, it hits us harder when we get basically kicked when we down by the person that we love, that's supposed to love us. Mm-hmm. One, and then two, most of it is what we're taught. Men are to protect and provide. Mm-hmm. And then for every reason happens, and we cannot do that, that already makes us a failure, not just in our relationship, but makes us a failure in life, almost in life. So
wait, hold on. Wait, finish your thought. Then we're gonna chime in with Cousin Malcolm in the corner.
Got it. So it all makes it like I feel like a failure in life. So it's like, and then to see that, to feel that, that's almost something that's hard to get back from, because like you said, we see like, okay, that's how you really look at it. That's how you really are. That's how you really feel. Yeah. So it's like, okay, noted. We may not want to move a different way, but subconsciously we move in a different way.
You can't
and it's
help
all
it.
out of protection.
Yeah.
Because we never want to feel that way again.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. Like you said, it's a lot of us that we felt that. Mm-hmm. If not, you gonna feel it.
And and as with on the women's side, I've been on both sides, like I've been a woman that was just so mad, or like I just was disgusted by him that I cut that low. I've done it before. And then I've been in a more mature state of being where I've dealt with men who've been cut so low, like, they expect to get cut. So I'm like,
But now it's, when you're dealing with that, because I know I'm one of them. Mm-hmm. I always expect it, so it can't happen.
Yeah.
It can never happen.
Yeah.
And the crazy
and
part
then
is
we gotta kind of nurture the situation, like.
It can't happen because I can't give you a piece of my heart when it's all said and done. That's just really what it is. Some people might not want to say that in those words, but that's what it is. I can't do it because of the trauma that we went through. So it's deep, and that shit probably need counseling, some sort of therapy or something, because that's an issue that's not spoke about in the men community. And then if we do say something.
Oh, let's see what cousin.
I think I could chime in on like as far as the male perspective and going to therapy. You know, we had a conversation outside of this. I went to therapy and stuff like that. So there's one quote I want to say: "A man is only loved under condition that he provides." Right. So early on as a male, that's instilled in you. Whether someone said it to you directly, you just see it, TV, whatever. So naturally, I'm a loving person naturally. So I've been that person who has been like you are. You know what I'm saying? Ready. It's gonna happen. Like I'm ready to. It's gonna happen eventually. I'm ready for it. Whatever. One thing that I've learned though, and it's situational based on the person you are. But I felt like me personally as a man, I was sent. I learned this later on as I matured. I was sent to teach them a lesson because I knew I was empathetic and you lacked up. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, I was there to show you the possibility. I ain't saying I'll give you all the answers, but just the possibility of
what's really here.
What's really here. But I didn't recognize it in the moment because I'm caught up in what happened to me before. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, like we were talking about communication, and then how it comes from the family spread to the village. No communications in the household. My communication is very limited in my household. I wasn't able to express myself in my relationships as a direct result of that. You know what I mean? So therefore, I can't even. You might love me, but we both not in the space where we can communicate to where it's received in both parties.
Communicate effectively.
Right. That's all I wanted to say. Like, I figure it's a similar struggle on both sides.
Yeah.
Especially within the black community.
Yeah.
But there's not enough.
Yeah, we're not taught how to heal.
Right.
We're not taking our time to heal, because once you come out of a situation, you have to owe it to yourself to love yourself.
Right.
Get comfortable with being with yourself and learn the lessons you're supposed to learn, and then move forward.
Right.
We don't do that.
Right.
Either we try not to think about it at all, or end up in another situation before it's dealt with, and you're putting in all the trauma.
You're covering it up.
Yeah.
You gotta take the time to heal.
Have to heal.
There's one thing as a black man that I feel like you should take from black women. Something happened to your homegirl or whatever in a relationship. The homegirl is just there. You feel me? The male perspective is a little different. Nigga, get over that shit. Nigga, it's whatever. It's just another whoopie-woo-woo. You know what I mean? That ain't a conversation that we had.
That's not comfort, and that goes back to because men are not nurturers by nature. That's not who we are. Yeah, that's my boy. Yeah. But at the end of the day, when it comes to inside, you don't go to other men for that. That's homo. You don't
so you needed somebody to talk to.
From quote unquote term, you know.
Yeah. But I feel like that's something.
And that's something that's not talked about.
I ain't saying be sympathetic. I mean, not overly sympathetic, but there's not even a base conversation sometimes in that. You know, I got certain homies who are exceptions.
Those are the real ones.
Yeah.
The real ones. We only got one or two.
Yeah, but I feel like there's more of an understanding come from a group of females. I ain't going to break it down to the black. You know what I'm saying? But there's more of an understanding. Than men, like men, the first thing they do, you get over it. You gonna find you another this week. It might be the same conversation,
women do get
but it's a little more harsh. The approach is different. You know what I mean?
The support is different.
Right.
Yeah. And girls ask each other, like, so what's going on with this? How you feeling?
So what happened?
Like they more like
get in tune, get in depth.
Only
maybe don't think about it like that. Then just be centered, you know.
You ain't got. I'm probably. The only homie that be like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey bro, just chill, you need to da-da-da-da. You know, there's not too much of that.
That's
community, you know what I'm saying? So, and then, you know, we taking a lot of, you know, fuck that, get over it, get in your bag, do this, do that, you know what I'm saying? But really, you still hurting.
That shit sit here.
It sit right here.
It sit.
So by the time you meet the next person, it's still right here.
Yeah, they finna get it.
And, no, because look how it come like this. Anytime you see something, then that person do something similar. Don't even have to be exactly the same.
Alarm.
It's an alarm that goes off. You know what I mean? So, and not being able to get that out.
Alarm and you can't even talk about it.
Right. You know what I mean? So it just sit there. And even though it might be somebody you really want to talk to about it, it might be the person you're in a relationship with, but it's just hard at that point. Because I tell you now, you're in the same position that this person is to hurt me all over again. I'm vulnerable again. So, I mean, it's something.
Yeah, overcoming it.
Like, are you scared of something that ain't happened yet?
It's false. Here. Just like, it goes back. Feeling that same, it's almost like being stripped from your manhood.
Right. Right.
That's like, a lot of people can't even relate to that. But then, the ones who do, still don't want to talk.
Right.
So, and that needs to be talked, especially with black men. Especially.
Yeah, because we have a lot of passion and emotion and don't know how to channel it.
And then using language that ain't ours, that's all we're subject.
That's all different subject.
Communication.
Right. So when you come in, it's communication and basic principles. You know, that's in its simplest form. Like once you can communicate, are you on the same basic principles? And if you are, then you can build. If you're not, then you can't. You find that out in the first conversation.
Don't waste time.
Yeah.
Because you're wasting your time, you're wasting their time.
Yeah.
Everybody got the same time.
Because at the moment in which you go past that understanding, now you're doing it why? Because you just want to see or you just want something. You know, like which principle are you sacrificing on the ones that you come already on the table with? Like, you know, like one of them, something got sacrificed, and that goes against your dignity, and then you're gonna feel stupid later when it plays out the way you said originally, because you didn't stick by your principles.